Well, good morning, everyone. It's another fine morning in the neighborhood. It still feels nice out here today. They keep on trying to scare us with the number of days with no rain and high heat coming. I'm sure I'm going to need the water. Probably don't need to be panicked about it though. So Lego 2 times the points started this morning, 4 days, the 12th through the 16th, and I put in my order for the tuxedo cat and a couple other items. And the tuxedo cat, it's back ordered until September the 4th. Oh well, I still think it was worth waiting for 2 times the points, and it could show up sooner, who knows. Good morning. Hi. Yeah, I get it that you don't want to come inside for your pill. I do. I get it. But we're going to have to work on it. We haven't missed a morning yet, and I don't want today to be the first one. Good morning, Gray. How are you? Good morning. Hi. Hi. So we've got on FSD 12.3.6, but this is release 2024.14.9, and one of the new things is this trip bar, this status bar to get to where you're going. I guess that's traffic in it also, like a trip completion thing. That's pretty cool.
That's right there.
Yeah, and that is true. Yesterday they were working where they're putting in the school down here. They were kind of... It's actually, well, that's before there.
That's basically at the bridge.
Yeah, that's weird. But up here, they were definitely doing construction yesterday, and I had to wait 5 to 10 minutes to get on to Wagstaff. I should have come through the neighborhood. Yeah, for dot 3, all I'm seeing is the trip progress bar, but for just 14, not a dot release, we had preview of Sentry mode recordings on your phone, speed camera chime. If you're approaching a speed camera, it will chime for you. Okay, better route available. I guess we've been, well, we've had some rerouting for a while, but it's giving us more choices now, so that's nice. And scroll wheel control of the wipers. You can press the wipers button to cycle through speeds. Security fixes and other updates. Oh, okay. When you're parked, you can expand the browser to full screen. You can now swipe to delete Sentry mode recordings in the dash cam app on your vehicle touchscreen. When you have valet mode on, which we've never done, your vehicle is unlocked or shifted out of park, you'll receive a notification on your phone. Okay, so if they're moving your car when it's in valet mode, you'll know. And there's some arcade updates. Okay, so I don't know what subset we got of what we're missing or not missing, or, you know, I don't know. But if we go back into software and additional vehicle information, this car has the Intel Atom processor, and one of these chips, help me Donnie, gets more...
Yeah,
is newer and gets more things than the other chip.
Yeah, we don't have the latest one.
Yeah, and Ruby obviously doesn't either. So, yeah, you need the Ryzen processor to get all the new goodies, and we don't have that on either of our cars. But we still got stuff.
Yep.
Is it my imagination, Donnie, or is this dynamics up here new?
Yeah, I think that is new.
I mean, the stuff under it is not new, but all the stuff under it is. The name, I mean, I know we didn't have something called dynamics before. We just didn't. We didn't. I know we didn't. Yeah, we were looking for where that as you approach a speed limit thing is, and we don't see it. And the one thing that was marked as new underneath here, expanded full self-driving visualization, is, you see over here, is new, is not really new, because obviously we've had that for a long time. Okay, well, I don't know where that is. I guess I can go back and click on underneath yeah, send under safety, keep me from getting a speeding ticket. I'm just kidding.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for you're approaching the speed camera.
That was under navigation.
You saw it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Where?
Speed camera chime.
Okay, and you had gone in and clicked it.
Correct.
Okay, well, thanks for helping the girl out when I was looking for it.
Well, I didn't
But
know.
okay, so we do have it. I don't know. That's the chime for you've gone over the speed limit is under autopilot, but the chime for you're approaching a speed camera is under navigation. I don't know if I think that grouping makes sense, but it is where it is. Queen Anne's lace. The people that litter, they didn't disappoint this morning. Well, this is refreshing after being out there in the sun on the bridge.
I noticed. Nice.
Wow, turned the corner and it was like, whoa, that feels better.
Very much so.
They did a nice job mowing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Going to pick up Sam in a little while, so we're walking the trail up to South Park because we saw all that trash down on the road. And then turning around and coming back because I just don't have time to walk around South Park also. But we figured trash and a good bit of shade down here. It's always cooler by the creek. The humidity still feels down to us. It could be a lot worse. You look like you're dressed for more work.
Yeah, I'm going to do Jules, the black trim tires on Jules first, and then I'm going to do the hoses and water, and then after I do the hoses and water, I'm going to go under the house and do my install the new energy meter thing I bought.
Sounds like that'd keep you busy for a while.
Yeah.
It's more than you want.
More than I
Don
want.
said he could stand to go to the landfill, but
Yeah, I need to go to
probably
land-
not doing that today.
Yeah.
It's unusual for both cars to be out of the garage at the same time. That's not really where I'm headed. I just put that in so I could show that Ruby also has the trip progress bar. The only thing I'm not seeing in the list is the speed camera chime. And Don said that was under navigation for him in Jules. And yeah, I don't see that. And also I don't have, what was that new thing called up here? I guess for me it's called pedals and steering, but it's called whatever it was called in Jules now. They didn't rename it in this car. Why do I have the green arrow? Downloading a navigation data update. Well, I hate to leave, but it's got a long ways to go. I'll have to get it later. So there are some road signs up that says traffic stopped ahead, 20-minute max. You know, they're trying to get the turnpike opened up here sooner than later. I assume that's what it has to do with that. I'm trying to think of where else I can cut over that's before the turnpike. I don't know. And I don't know that it's stopped right now. They're just warning that 401 headed into Garner could be stopped today while they're doing some things. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna take Banks Road up here at the Sheets, the next right, and cut over to Old Stage and go up into Garner that way. I don't want to risk a 20-minute slowdown. That's not in my schedule for today. Yeah, I can already see they got lane closures and stuff just past the stoplight. So yeah, let me get off at Banks Road and cut across and avoid this mess. I'd love to see the updates on the turnpike, but not enough to sit through a whole bunch of traffic today. Yeah, this guy trying to turn into Bojangles. Yeah, I gotta come through turnpike construction over here on Old Stage also, but doesn't seem tied up over here. I guess they're already putting in, well, that's just the on-ramp, off-ramp, exit ramp on the left over there. This is where they've been making the cement or asphalt, one of the two. Making stuff for the road. And I got a little bit to go here, but I'm not going to say that they can't finish that up pretty quick. They can if they want to. Now, hopefully this is going to work out okay for the elementary school up here. On the left, this is where the boys went to elementary school. I always think I'm a little closer to the school in the light than I am, but the school's right about where the truck is now, over there on the left, just on the other side of that big clump of trees. Well, you know, it doesn't look like there's been any road improvements for the school whatsoever, so I don't understand, because they need a left turn lane and they need a right turn lane into the school, and they did all that construction for the turnpike and they couldn't come down the road another half a mile, quarter of a mile, and put in a proper turn lane for the school at the same time while they got everything torn up? Guess not. Yeah, Vance is kindergarten through the 5th grade, and last time I knew there were about 600 students at that school, and about 300 of those families do carpool, maybe 400. You know, that we can't count on in Wake County anymore buses actually picking up and dropping off your kid every day due to bus driver shortages. So even less people now put their kid on the bus than they did before. It almost seems like a plot to try to get people to not use the bus, but I know that's not really what it is. But anyway, all I'm trying to say is it's a disaster area over there, like so many other schools in Wake County, due to the sheer number of people foregoing using the bus. And God, anything we could do to better plan turn lanes and carpool lines would be the right thing. So I did find out that coming off Wagstaff, you know, headed between the house and South Park, the new middle school opening up in August over there, that they did decide on Bowling Road to go through the woods and put in another exit to Bowling Road at the other end of it. I don't know, it's a half mile to a mile down the road from the school on Bowling, because it dead ended. And they're working on it right now. I don't know if it's going to be ready for the start of school or not. So that's what that slowdown up there is. It's not related to the intersection, but is related to the middle school, but is right in the area of where they've been working on the intersection, basically. And, you know, I had some serious concerns about how traffic was going to work for the middle school. I still have concerns. I'm sure opening up the other end is good, but that's really weird. It's a Wake County school, but they're putting the road improvement in Harnett County, because the Harnett County line is, you know, if you turn right instead of left when you leave the house and you're headed to South Park, you turn away from South Park, you're basically in the next county over really quick. So I don't know, I guess time will tell. There's so much construction going on over there right now and backups and stuff. I guess maybe on the weekend we could check it out, but I wouldn't want to go over there during the week. They got enough problems trying to get the people that really need to get through the road. Yeah, this is Old Stage. It's been a while since I've been on this stretch of road. When I lived in Willow Spring, I was up and down this road all the time, but now not quite so often. Well, look at that. That looks pretty. So I just picked up this free, seriously free plant pot. I think it's fiberglass. It's definitely not cement. So I was able to lift it and get it in the car with the dirt, and it looks like it has several clumps of probably Stella de Oro daylilies. They're not currently blooming. Sam is...
I got relegated to the back
Hi.
seat. Hi.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi. I love you so much.
Oh, you got flowers.
Free. I have a free thing.
Oh, free thing.
Free, and it does involve a flower. It's free. Free. Free.
There's no such thing as free, kid.
So it's not fiberglass, but it's not really cement. It kind of feels like slate. I don't know. It's heavy, but Don, he muscled it out of the car. He was even looking there for a minute. Aww. Hi, Stripey. I think you're getting extra TLC over there.
He's enjoying it.
He's just like a big baby doll.
So there's her sprinkler stand. She said she liked the ones that go back and forth. But what happens if you put them down on the ground, they just hit the bushes. They don't do it. So the key is you need to put your back and forth sprinkler up high. So I built this stand. First of all, this is an impact head sprinkler, but she doesn't like those. So I use that stand, piece of pipe, 2x12, her oscillating sprinkler, and a couple cable ties. So we're just using the yellow thing for the stand. She can adjust it, spin it by just letting that clamp go, and it grips the pipe. So anyway, I put her a quick disconnect here so she can just hook up to it, and hopefully it'll work well. Other thing I did is I put the new end on the male end here. I ordered one of these, oops, sorry, the male end here. I ordered one of these all brass cutoff valves. This is much easier to use. And I put the hose reel here. I beat it a stop into the ground. I had the hose reel, and it holds that hose pretty well. So she's got a nice little setup here now. Of course, I'm the one that really uses this, so I'll wind the hose up after we get done.
We're headed to Sam's haircut after a brief stop at home to get that pot out of the car, so Sam could be a real person and be up in the front seat again. Anyway, this is on my calendar, so I really like how Ruby knew where we were going. Our stylist, Tracy, she has moved to Holly Springs from the Fuquay, a guy's place. So we're headed to Holly Springs. It's not that much farther. 5 more minutes maybe.
Done with my garden hose plumbing.
Okay. So we had that reel someplace else?
Yeah, that was my reel I had on the side of the house.
Oh, a long time ago, before you upgraded me to the battery operated thing.
Yeah, this is manual.
Okay. Good enough for now.
Good enough for now. Well, it keeps the hose from just being scattered on.
Yeah.
And I
looks nice and tidy.
Yeah, and I took that piece of no account hose and put new ends on it, and so now the black hose and that piece of green hose will be enough to easily reach across the creek over there to that thing. I don't think it'll reach down over there, but it'll make it watering everything over here easier.
Okay.
Because the black hose could reach to my tree, but it wouldn't go over to
that one notch farther.
One notch too far.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll be back after we didn't get enough cat time, so we'll be back.
Oh, well, sure. I can understand that.
Need to see them even more.
All right. Well, that sounds
Here's
like
the new place.
Looks nice.
Yep.
That's a new shopping center.
None of the car pose is tradition, so I need that picture. So, poor Marty. Tux just always comes over and just, you know.
Gotta use both of my hands.
Yeah. We didn't get enough cats when we were here before, so before we go for lunch and Guardian Angel, we're back for more cats.
Minimum of an hour.
Exactly. Oh my God, is my Donnie good or what? I told him I needed a raised oscillating sprinkler, and he's built me a raised oscillating sprinkler. Looks like he still needs to attach a hose from the sprinkler to the bottom of the stand, preferably with a quick connect, Donnie. But that is so cool because I have all these rectangular places with 1 to 2 foot tall plants where I really can't get the sprinkler in the middle, but I want to sit it here and straight and down and straight and down. I don't want impact, which is too low to the ground. And anyway, I think that'll be perfect. I'm so excited. See, you present a man with a problem and they just build things to fix it. I am so disappointed that I don't have the big camera. I really must stick it in the car. Here's the hawk on the tree. Has a frog or some piece of food hanging down. Another update, setting up a sprinkler. It's a bad week to be trying to get things to germinate with no rain expected. Maybe they can water it enough. I wonder where the water's coming from over there though.
Ain't one of those fancy raised sprinklers though, you know?
not as good as my sprinkler. No, it looked like a pretty nice sprinkler, but maybe he had a little bladder in the back of the pickup truck or something. I didn't pay attention. We're nothing if not predictable, but we're here. Back here at Hibachi and Company again, and
You're kidding me, we're here?
Yep, we are. I sure wish those had holes in them so they could be plant pots, but nope. And I found some cloaks for Michelle, a tuxedo cat flag for me, and a kitty cat teapot for me. I just dropped Sam off. They had me play Wordle for the first time. I got the word in 4 tries. It was fun. I'm probably hooked now. And I won't be happy if I don't beat everyone I know and do it better. So, yeah, I'm probably hooked. So it's 6 o'clock and Ruby's saying it's going to take me 40 minutes to get home. It's normally 25 to 30 minutes. So I totally believe 40 to 45 minutes right now. I don't know if I'm gonna try to get over on Lake Wheeler or what I'm gonna do, but it is what it is. Put on my patience cap. Ruby's showing me my options, which of course I knew what they were, and none of them are any faster than just staying on 401 and dealing with the traffic. So 401 and deal with the traffic it is. So there's the full screen view, which is different. We had full screen enabled, but when Dawn invoked FSD, instead of having to slide it over to make it, it just happened. It just did that. We're going back to the same house I was at this morning for another plant pot. She listed another one. You know, this morning I saw that pot off to the side. It's a house that's for sale. And I went before I left the driveway to see if it was for sale because I wanted that plant too. So, in one of those 5-minute stoplights on the way home from Garner today, I saw that she had put up the other plant, and so Dawn was accommodating, gracious, easygoing, everything to go back up there with me tonight to get it. Yeah. As unfortunately, by the time I knew, I was 3/4 of the way home, and I knew the guys were waiting on me to cook, and it just didn't seem to be the right thing to do to turn around right that minute to go back in the direction I'd come from, back to Garner. So anyway, we're taking an evening stroll. Dawn can give you potentially some more feedback about this latest FSD release. Before this, hi. They waved at us, I waved back. Yeah, there's the pretty Rivian. 835 horsepower is the license plate. I thought it might have been the highway patrol for a minute, but wrong kind of plate. So since Don's driving, I can show you a little bit of what's going on with the turnpike. And up here on the surface street, they're making really good progress on finishing up the ramps and the median and all of that good stuff. No funky interchange here, thank God. I'm sure they're fine. But anyway, there's the finished road. It's been painted and everything down there. That stretch is looking particularly complete. Well, the sky's pretty.
Yeah, it is.
Well, there's the other pot we brought home. I knew it was fiberglass. It's also in the grapes theme of the other one. It has a beautiful sedum in it. I don't know what that particular variety's called. Don's like, seed what? It's a succulent. It doesn't need a lot of water.